So this is an article from the Jerusalem Post. We've been kind of tracking the IRS and some of what they're doing there. But the headline here
this is an interesting outlet for this story, but still worth it.
I think there's a reason for that. But let's see what it says. The headline here is new IRS will have more soldiers than the entire Israeli army. Senator Kennedy. Okay.
Oh, of course.
Senator John Neely Kennedy, Republican.
Oh, this is John Neely Kennedy. Mm-hmm. This isn't even Robert Kennedy.
Mm-hmm. Claimed on Thursday that the recent economic bill passed by the Senate would double the size of the IRS and that it will have, quote, more agents or soldiers than the entire Israeli army.
Whoa.
Is that really? I don't know if that's true, but the claim was made.
Well, they have 80 and they're going to put another 80 in there. So it'd be 160,000.
Oh, sure. That's pretty big. Yeah.
I'll look up the Israeli army.
I think you might say it in here, too. The claim was made in a live television interview with Fox News. According to a 2021 assessment by the International Institute for Strategic Studies, the IDF has approximately 169,500 active personnel. The IRS currently has about 80,000 employees, according to the Associated Press. This includes much more than just enforcement officers. There are clerical workers, customer service representatives, and others. The AP further cited Natasha Sarin, the Treasury Department's counselor for tax policy and implementation, explaining that the Inflation Reduction Act is meant to fund increased efforts to crack down on high-level tax evasion. Janet Holtzblatt, a senior fellow at the Tax Policy Center and former Treasury officials said that the nearly $80 billion promised by the bill will also pay for general improvements at the agency, such as tech updates. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy.
And the guns and the ammo, the literal machine guns that they're ordering.
It's a waiting vote in the House. We know about this. So that's Senator Ted Cruz tweeted out the Manchin-Schumer bill will create 87,000 new IRS agents to target regular, everyday Americans. Stop Biden's shadow army. Senator Ted Cruz.
Ted, come on, Ted.
He should have said stop the dark Joe Army or something.
Yeah, Dark Brandon.
Dark Brandon, sorry, yeah. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene claimed in an interview with the Post Millennial, a conservative Canadian publication at the Conservative Political Action Conference that, quote, it's going to hire 87,000 new IRS agents and it's going to arm, as in guns, Democrats are always upset about guns, 70,000 of these IRS agents.
Thank you for pointing that out.
End of article.
That's the end.
That's the end. But, more disturbing.
I mean, that is an interesting statistic, or I don't know, is an interesting comparison.
Oh gosh, what happened to this website? This website is falling apart. Yes. Yeah. So it's interesting. And certainly, yeah, okay, sure. You can compare numbers and stuff. But I mean, how many there are organizations that are larger than 170,000 employees or something. So you can technically say that, Coca-Cola has more employees in the Israeli army. I mean, I guess it's a little different because it's tax, but
yeah, but the Coca-Cola employees aren't going house to house and
they go house to house.
Wrestling up.
They are secretly trying to kill everybody with their heart attack serum that they make everybody drink. So I mean, it's not. I don't think it's any better. But
make everybody drink.
Yeah, the one thing that's interesting, and this was shared around, was the IRS jobs website. So jobs.irs.gov. And they have a page here. We're hiring special agents now. And it goes through some key requirements and things like that. But, something interesting happened that I think people pointed out. And it was quickly changed upon the troublesome language that was on this page. Now, I'm showing you this from an archived version. This is, again, it's the same thing. The IRS careers page here. We're hiring special agents now. It talks about who we are. And then there's major duties segment with bullet points. And some of the major duties adhere to the highest standard of conduct, especially in maintaining honesty and integrity. Sure. Yeah. Work a minimum of 50 hours per week, which may include irregular hours and be on call 24/7, including holidays and weekends. Okay.
A minimum of 50 hours a week is a lot of hours.
Well, they don't care about your life or your well-being.
They do not.
Yeah. Maintain a level of fitness necessary to effectively respond to life-threatening situations on the job. So when you're not answering phone calls 50 hours a week. You better be on that treadmill because you better be ready for any life-threatening situation. And then the big one that was deleted: carry a firearm and be willing to use deadly force if necessary. What? Why is the IRS jobs page saying that some duties, major duties of working for the IRS is to carry a firearm and be willing to use deadly force if necessary?
Yeah, it seems like a little much. And if you're trying to convince the American public that you're not trying to start a little army bigger than the Israeli army, putting it directly on the job posting, you got to be willing to use deadly force, is a pretty hard one to kind of scoot around. Huh?
They also have be willing and able to participate in arrests, execution of search warrants, and other dangerous assignments.
Ooh, bad timing on putting search warrants in the job description.
I know. So, they've changed that. They took out the deadly force. Let's see. They still have the willing to arrest, execute search warrants, and other dangerous assignments.
Yeah.
So, if you want to be part of the IRS army here, you gotta be willing to kill.
I wonder if and how they are going to be able to fill 87,000 roles. I mean, you really have to be making some serious ideological, compromises, yeah. Right? I mean, it's one thing to just like be an IRS agent because you need a job and you got a degree in accounting or something. But then to hear it's part of your job, you got to carry a gun and potentially kill someone. It's pretty crazy.
You know what this could be? I'm trying to think of like the jobs department here at the IRS and what they might have been thinking. I mean, the pendulum is swinging right. And so maybe they're like, oh, maybe we can instead, if you can't beat him, you should join him, right? So with that kind of sentiment, it's like, well, we got all these like libertarian types out there. Maybe we can recruit them to be part of
that's how we'll get all these libertarians to work for the IRS.
You can carry a gun, you can kill on site. There you go. Join the IRS. Come, America, let's go.
Horrible.